Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Ready with the 2-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So Verlander takes care of the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball hit back up the middle, over to his left. He's up with it, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now remember, this guy Iglesias missed all of 2014 with shin splints in both of his legs. Now he may not hit a ton, but when it comes to fielding the position, there are few better, and he's going to be a huge upgrade on the left side of this Tigers infield.
He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Castellanos is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. The Tigers coming up, no score. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. Ian Kinsler will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And the pitch. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. In now, Miguel Cabrera. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Mike Trout will take his first cuts now, and obviously a dangerous hitter, the reigning American League MVP. 2-2. Got him.
Let's get in tight to take a look at the grip there on that last curveball. You can see by his fingers, this is going to be more of an overhand curve, and he'll just sort of pull down on it like he's pulling down a curtain.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Iglesias is in his tracks now. closing in on first pitch at Petco Park in San Diego. It's Angels baseball, next on the show. America's finest city, earning its nickname once again on a gorgeous afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Diego Padres. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Angels Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels, as longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. They'll match up against the guy you see there, the veteran right-hander James Shields. Andrelton Simmons will be the batter. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton is there, and he has it for the first out. So a good beginning there for Shields, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Yunel Escobar will step in now. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
This is a guy who generally stays around the strike zone. He's not going to walk a whole lot of guys, so you're going to get some pitches to hit.
The 1-2. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Into the box, Ryan Roberts. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Mike Trout will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Ready now on 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
There's the first shot across the bow right here. You get the 2-out single, you give your cleanup guy a chance to swing it here in the first inning, and he delivers to chase that runner home to give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And he pops it up back behind second base. Spangenberg has got it, and the side is retired. One for the Angels on the Mike Trout double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres, and it looks like this. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, matching up against a good one in Jared Weaver. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Corey Spangenberg will take his cuts now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Will Myers will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 3-1 coming. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from first. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Yonhervis Solarte steps in now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, for me, it's a little surprising so far that as good as these two pitchers are, both of them have had trouble in the very first inning.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. No one out with a runner at second. Another 2-2 offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, you might have seen the shortstop bird dogging him a little bit there at second base. And that's going to open up a good-sized hole on the left side of the infield. And as you see, the ball just gets shot right through that gap to put runners at first and third now.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Derek Norris will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Alexi Ramirez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with two away here. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. AG leads things off now in the top half of the second. The 1-1 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Chris
Dickerson will be the batter. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It gets by Shields and on into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there, and he uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Soto. Now a ball lined toward right center. And Soto comes through as it looks like this will be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
These guys are getting after it early here so far. This is going to find a seam for a double. After picking up one in the first, they've got another one here in the second.
In now, Jared Weaver. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. swing and a missed strike three. The throw, it's high, but a fine play at third to come down with it. He's out caught stealing, and the inning is over. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. John Jay will start things off in the bottom of the second. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for out number 1.
I'll tell you, if he didn't catch that ball, it would have knocked him down. This is a laser, but he manages to hang on to it.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in for the first time here. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Standing in now, James Shields. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. One on the way. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1 and 2. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Now the relay home, and they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Padres leave 1. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Andrelton Simmons will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. 1 away here to begin the third.
Now batting, third baseman,
Yunel Escobar will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
1 out, nobody on. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here he comes on 2-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Ryan Roberts will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And here, obviously, in a National League ballpark, no DH. You're looking for ways to create a little offense, so the steal sign is on, and he's into second with one away.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A throw behind the runner at second. Smart to keep an eye on him. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. The 1-2 with one away. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Here comes a 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 3-2. Will Myers makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
In now, Matt Kemp. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
He's got it.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Derek Norris will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. They're down 3-2. Agee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Strike him out.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Into the box, Chris Dickerson. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Three-two, here it comes. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. The 1-1. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground. Like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Alexi Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now the 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Melvin Upton Jr. will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Standing in now, Melvin Upton Jr. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, the knock on Weaver, if you can have a knock on a guy that went 18-9, he still gives up a lot of home run balls, 27 of them last year. And that was just one shy of the major league leader.
In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The relay, And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
James Shields will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One, two. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to the plate, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
That's just a gutsy decision to break for home on that play. He's going on contact, so you'd think a corner infielder would be able to throw him out. But it doesn't work out that way, and he somehow makes it into score.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Will Myers will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Come on, let's get a hit.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 4-3. Jared Weaver will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Ready now on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
In now, Andrelton Simmons.
He hasn't looked incredible out there on the mound so far, but he's pretty much done what he's needed to do. He's kept his guys in the game against a real good ball club.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Yunel Escobar will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. The 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Another 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Let's go, Pod.
The 2-2 coming. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now. Payoff pitch coming. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the box, Matt Kemp. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Derek Norris will dig in with one in and one away. Here comes a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's the 2-2 home. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Stepping in now, Alexi Ramirez. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-3 San Diego. Ryan Roberts will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, and you know right now on his way back to the dugout, he's got to be thinking, oh, why did you have to break one of my good gamers? Man, it's done me so good already today. I still had a lot more hits in that one.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Swinging a liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And this will get all the way out toward the sand out there. And Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple.
Well, this guy's no stranger to three-base hits. He had 9 of these a year ago, and he's going to turn on the Jets and make it all the way around to third with a one-out triple.
In now, Albert Pujols. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Standing in now, Agee, and the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. A man on third with 2 down. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as we are all tied at 5.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Stepping in now, Chris Dickerson. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Man, I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for James Shields. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Nick Vincent will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Padres, number 50, Nick Vincent.
Into the box, Giovanni Soto. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all even at 5 apiece. John Jay will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. The So 1-1 home. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Brett Wallace will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We're through 6 full. The Padres on top, 6-5. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Carlos Villanueva is on to pitch now, as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carlos Villanueva.
Cole Calhoun will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Knee high, he barehands it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Jay is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Yunel Escobar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. The 2-1 to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels are gone in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Hector Santiago will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Will Myers will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. The payoff pitch one more time. Out of play. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Trout is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
This is a big inning here. You're down only one with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-2 with one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Matt Kemp will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, he had gotten the first two guys in this inning somewhat easily, and you figured he's on his way to just strolling through this seventh inning, but whoa, not so fast. Right back down to earth by serving this one up right here.
Derek Norris was grounded foul. Ready with another 0-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Alexi Ramirez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. One, two. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Friars 7 and the Halos 5. Kevin Quackenbush will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And the catch will be made here by Ramirez, one gone. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Mike Trout will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And they come right up into his kitchen as this is a jam shot out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Albert Pujols will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Rocky Keita will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a swing, and another chance out there at short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Agee will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ready with the 2-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Rocky Keita will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 6. Rocky.
John Jay will stride in, grounded out his last time through. One on the way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Melvin Upton Jr. will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Swing and a high chopper. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And if you're thinking pinch hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Christian Bethancourt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Christian Bethancourt.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 7-5. Drew Pomeranz will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Chris Dickerson will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Josh Martin will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Josh Martin.
Giovanni Soto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, that's a great pitch to run on there. The ball's over in the other batter's box. You see a nice job behind the plate to slide those feet and get into a V to knock the ball down, but no way to throw a guy out after that.
The 2-1 home. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the stolen base pays off right here with a run. Now, maybe he scores from first on this ball anyway. I'm not sure. But he doesn't really have to worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about a play at the plate either. He'll walk home on the RBI double.
Fernando Rodney is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney.
C.J. Cron will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
C.J. Cron.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Another 1-2 delivery. And the runner's breaking for third. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Kemp will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just fine work out of the back end of that bullpen here as Rodney comes in to fire a scoreless ninth, and he picks up the save.